Alrighty, yogis, welcome to Nina Yoga Now YouTube channel. Today, we will just follow the flow, whatever our heart needs or my heart needs. I welcome you to join me to my own practice. Maybe, depending on your level of flexibility, you might want straps and blocks. Otherwise, just your yoga mat and you're all good to go. We'll start all into our downward facing dog. So make sure you have the nice grip into your mat, really press into the knuckles, and as you bring your hips back in high, just close your eyes and allow your heart to guide you through this. Biceps between the ears, maybe just let your head be heavy, elongating that neck, relaxing everything. And maybe just swinging your hips side to side, spread your toes on the floor. Take a big breath in and just sigh it out. Let go of any distractions, anything that might be on your mind. Next inhalation, go forward into your plank. Adjust your feet as you need. Keep your feet hip width for now. Now shoulders right into the socket. Tailbone is slide under, belly in. We'll slowly roll forward into a nice upper facing dog and pressing back into our downward facing dog. Remember, if you're feeling too tight, bring into your tabletop position and just do a cat-cow pose instead, okay? Otherwise, come with me. We'll roll forward into a plank, open, pressing the chest forward, and exhale, pressing back into your down dog. Inhale, slow motion forward, open to your heart, and pressing back into your downward facing dog. One last time. Inhale forward. And exhale, press back. You can soft bend your elbows to press back. Stay on your down dog. Now lift your right leg up. Press the left heel up to the sky again. Knee to shoulder, knee to nose. And inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, tiny ball as you press forward. Inhale, three-leg dog. Last time forward, this time step the foot between the hands. Low lunge, arms lift overhead. Up into your heart, sink into your hips, but squeeze your glutes a little bit. Roll the shoulders back, circle the arms around. Lift the back knee, step in for your forward fold, first of the day. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Soft bend on the knee, arms reaching overhead, extend and mounting. Exhale, hands into the heart center. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, extend and mounting. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen into the spine, flat back. Exhale, right leg step back, right knee on the floor. Back to the Vinyasa on the other side. Lifting and opening to the chest. Circle the arms around and back into your plank. This time, maybe you bring your feet together. It will be a little bit stronger on the side of your hips. Inhale forward, press into the upper facing dog. Exhale, slowly, slow motion, press back. Hold it back. Can you try to press your heels down to the floor, creating that room, the nice stretch through your calves and ankle. We hold it here, really strong. Next, inhale forward. Can you do almost like a cat pose here? And now open into your upper facing dog on the balls of your feet. Exhale, wave it back. Hips back and high. Inhale forward. So waking up that spine. Remember, I'm just sharing something that it's my own practice. One last time forward. And exhale back. Really strong. Adjust your down dog as it feels good for you. Shake it out. I really like to swing my hips side to side. But if you feel good on walking your dog, bending your knee, pressing the other heel down to the floor, feel free to do what your heart and your body ask you to do. Lengthening the left leg into a three-leg dog, maybe pressing that right heel up to the sky, creating that strength into your ankle. Tiny ball, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthening back. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthening back last time. Exhale in. Step the foot between the hands. Create a nice twist towards your left knee, reaching your left hand up to the sky. Now from here, can you bring it to your fingertips? Can you get a little bit stronger and maybe twisting towards your hips on a twisted lunge? Good. Windshield your arms, crescent lunge, arms overhead. Circle the arms around the step forward into your forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands into the heart center. Inhale, arms lift. Remember, connect to your core, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg step back, twisting towards the right knee this time. Remember, it's always an option to just be on your knee, hold it here. Now, press, if you want a little bit stronger, if you're on the balls of your foot, press your left heel forward as you press the right hip back. Bring it to your fingertips. Start engaging all your core muscles to come up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. That twisted lunge, really strong here. Ooh. Windshield or circle around the arms, come into your crescent lunge. Take a big breather here. Maybe a little bit of the tailbone slide under, feeling a little bit deeper to the hip flexors. Circle the arms around. Bring it to your downward facing dog. Good job, yogis. We'll go all the way around into our mat, starting with the right leg lifting to that three-leg dog. This time we're dropping into our left elbow and bring the right toes towards the head. That's it, really squeezing all the back body. Now bring knee to nose, tiny ball. Inhale, lengthening. You can do it in a three-leg dog just like you were before if you want. Knee to nose. Inhale, create that strength, lengthening. From here, press on your hands. Bring your knee to chest, step into your crescent lunge all the way up, arms overhead. Open into your warrior two, drop the back heel. Relax the shoulders, flip the front palm, reach forward, almost like you're going for that side angle, but now you're pressing back into your sun warrior. Drop your hips a little bit low. Windshield the arms straight, your right leg, triangle pose. Open into the chest, up into your hips instead of sinking. It's all about lifting, creating lengthening more than anything. Slowly bring your feet parallel. One leg forward fold, adjust yourself as you need. Make sure that most of your weight is on the balls of your foot. Bring your tailbone out and maybe walk your hands back. Maybe you're on the top of your head. If you want to go for inversion or something here, that's the moment. I like to come with this pose, walking the hands back, because then I can get a little arch into the back and feel the lengthening between my shoulder blades. Slowly walking forward to come out of the pose. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. From here, if you need blocks, place blocks to reach down to the floor. Feet are parallel. We come into side lunge. Just bend one knee in the little sink. Sink, sink, and sink. Switch side. Let's straight the other leg, bend the other knee. Doesn't matter which side you start, we're doing both sides, right? If you want the hands into the heart center, your hips are pressing back, your chest is pressing forward. And switch sides, slow. And down, down, and down. Switch side. Here you go, and down, down, down. As we go towards now this left side, we'll bring into Skandasana, so the toes will go out, heels in, and trying to rotate, external rotate the right leg and open right here. Good. From here, just lunge, Skandasana side to side. What do you think? So slowly lunge, Skandasana, side to side. We go into that, just doing lunge on the other side of the mat. which means left side, right? That's it. If you need to go slow, go slow. It's all about how or what your body is asking. Okay? Side to side, low lunge. Here we go. Side to side, low lunge. We'll switch side. This time, we're going for stopping on the right side, low lunge, open, hold a little bit, just to feel like again, lunge, that skandasana is skandasana, and back to that low lunge. Good job. Rotate, out and out. Remember, you're adjusting your feet all the time with your hips. So strengthening the hip. One last time. Get it sweaty already, right? All right. Let's stop on the lunge on the other side. Bring it to your half splits. Use your blocks if you need. Open to your chest. Right hand down to the floor, twisting towards the left leg. Left hand reaching high. Watch out for your hips to not twist too much with you. Slowly just frame the foot. Little cat-cow pose here. If you need to use the blocks, it will help you with the spinal mobility. Squeeze your left leg. Inhale, open to the chest. It's really tiny movement. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, opening. Exhale. One last time, inhale, opening. Exhale. Now, staying with the leg where it is, tuck the toes. On your right foot, straight the right leg. If you need, use the blocks. Again, always modify for your body needs and your own flexibility. Try to not arch through your back. Big breath here. Maybe you can walk the hands forward and just soft bend to the elbows. Maybe reach a little down. Open again. Exhale. Squeeze to the front leg. Press the left hip back as you press your right hip down or forward. Now, as you reach down to the floor, that left foot will go back. Downward facing dog. Reset. Again, remember, it's all you. If it doesn't feel right, modify to you. Here we go. Left leg will lift. Three-leg dog. Dropping the right elbow. Now really flexing or bending the knee. Keeping the toes pointing, reaching towards the head. Now slowly knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, tiny ball. Inhale. Exhale, tiny ball. The last time, inhale, arching, arching, arching. Now slowly step through. Come up, Crescent lunge. You got it, open towards the warrior two position. Flip the front palm. Remember, squeezing, squeezing, coming forward, forward, forward. Don't move your hip now. Reach back, sun warrior. Big breath. Triangle, straight that front leg. I like using both arms reaching forward. Keep your hips and chest square towards the side, almost like smashing through your wall, right? That's strong. It's about lengthening towards the front side. Get shaky, shaky. Maybe you can release the arms, but this is so much stronger. Slowly feet parallel, the leg forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Bring your heels in, toes out, goddess position. Row. Here, just a little swing, swing to those hips. Here we go. Make sure you feel all corners of your feet. We will go standing splits to one side, back to goddess. Okay? So here we go. So slowly, it's almost like against a high plank, so you're adjusting or squaring your chest on the front leg. You can keep that right knee super bent as you lift the left leg up. Back down to the goddess. Swing, 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 swing. Other side. And left. Back down. Swing, 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 swing. Other side. So have fun with your body, right? Put a song if you don't like this. Use a song that feels good for you. One last time on each side. Swing, swing, swing. That's it. Other side. And in. We'll finish on the other side. Let's go. Standing in splits. Back into your goddess. No swings. Just stay in and sink. Up into your heart. Little cat-cow pose here. So here, imagine you're right into that cow pose. Exhale, cat, really rounding. Inhale, open, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, I like to use my hands as well. So opening a little bit more towards the chest, a little slender here. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, just bring down to the low lunge and back into the half splits, this time with the right leg forward, okay? We'll take a little big breath here. Good job, yoga's twisting towards the right leg. Remember, I always try to bring a little awareness to now move my hip with me. Frame your foot or frame your leg, little cat-cow pose. So as you open to your heart, get a little rounding. Make sure your hip and knee is in alignment. Open to your heart. Exhale, squeeze. One last time, inhale. And exhale. Remember, if you need soft bend on the front knee for this transition, tuck the toes to the back, straight the back leg. Try to press that left heel down to the floor. Bring your left hip forward. So trying to square the hips, okay? Now up into your chest. If it feels right for you, you can walk your hands forward. You'll see that one side is way different than the other. And instead of pressing your left heel forward, press it down. Try to lengthening the spine. I know sometimes you relax too much. Try to lengthening, getting forward. Frame your foot, downward facing dog. We'll repeat the same flow. And maybe your splits get a little bit better, right? Here you go, right leg lift. Drop the left elbow. Little scorpion here on your three-leg dog. Knee to nose, inhale. Exhale. One last time, inhale. Exhale, step through. Slowly come into the crescent lunge and up into your warrior two. Reaching forward and then reaching back. Bring into your triangle, straighten the front leg. And now slowly onto a goddess position, directing to your splits on your left leg. Back to your goddess. That's it, other side. And in. So creating that knee pressing out. And now squaring everything. Last time on each side. Here we go. We'll stop on the other side and hold. So you're holding to the left leg. If you're able, left hand will reach on the back of your left ankle. Really squeeze a little bit more. Maybe bend and come into that super soldier pose. Remember, use that right arm to keep you well balanced, right? And the eye gaze is straight down is way easier than you trying to focus on somewhere else. The knee is pressing up to the sky as much as you can. Slowly bring it down. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up we go. And exhale, hands into the heart center. Inhale, arms swipe up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And on the exhale, just come into your downward facing dog. Shake it out. We're back here. Do what it feels good for you, right? Maybe instead of swinging your hips side to side on the down dog, maybe this time you can squeeze one hip towards the shoulder, back to center, and other side. So a little crunch on the side, and feeling a little bit of the lengthening on the other side. So squeeze, 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 switch side, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You see I'm the balls of my foot, and my heels is a little bit going towards the side that I'm pressing my hips, okay? I did some tiny squeeze, not too much, just enough to feel that side body, right? And back in, relax. Lift the left leg up, drop into the right elbow, really trying to squeeze a little bit more, getting stronger into this back bend, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And stepping through. Coming up into Crescent lunge and up into your warrior two. Reach forward and bring it to sun warrior. And slowly coming to that triangle, really strong. Remember, sometimes it's just good to do what our body feels like. Coming to that goddess, side to side. So remember, slowly coming towards one side. Kind of doesn't matter which side you start with. Just listen to your body, go into your own momentum, or own tempo, let's say like that. Not using momentum, just tempo, right? That's it. One last time on each side and we'll finish on the right leg, okay? Here you go, let's finish on the right leg. So your right leg standing, left leg up. Maybe getting a little bit deeper, using the hand to help you through. Passing the chest on the side of your inner thigh. So as much as you can here, maybe bend the knee, maybe you find balance to grab that foot and straight a little bit more, right? Remember, it's all you, and you do what it feels best for you, right? The knees pressing up, slowly come in, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Slowly coming up, soft bend on the knees. Nice to reach up. Elongate your spine a little bit, hold it up. Grab your left wrist and press towards the right side. Make sure you're feeling all corners of your feet ground into the floor. And back to center, switch side. Just a really nice stretch here. Just watch out, sometimes I lean forward a little bit. Make sure your hip and ankle are in alignment. Your chest and hips are square forward. Back to center. Bring your hands on the side, on the back, interlace the fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades, roll your shoulders back, tailbone slide under, engaging your glutes and your core. Big breath in, soft bend on the knee, reaching the chest down. Not pressing into the hands or anything, just let gravity help you stretch to those shoulders. Now relax your head, just allow your head to hang. Spread the toes on the floor. And slowly, breath by breath, you'll try to straighten your leg. Little squeeze on the core, but without stressing your neck, to try to press your head down to the floor. So a little core compression. Slowly release your hands. Inhale, flat back. So here you go. We will start with a little more core compression. You want your feet hip width, spread the toes on the floor. If you need, use blocks right here. Okay? Make sure shoulder and wrist will be in alignment. We'll press our hips back, flex the feet, really get into the nice dip stretch to our heel and the back of the leg. Bring your tailbone out. Maybe you're able to tap a little bit down, up, down, up. I used to think that I like to tap my elbows into the toes, okay? But this is not about doing it. It's about feeling that core compression as you go down, relax, exhale. Okay? Down, up, down, up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Really squeeze your glutes, but mostly feel that wrap into your rib cage. As you engage your core, make sure your knees are not going out, facing forward. 10, not 10, 3, 2, and 1. Soft bend on the knee, let it go. Maybe swinging side to side, see how it feels. Inhale, flat back. Your right leg will step back. We'll press a little bit back, but we'll lift our right leg up. Make sure it's square. You're not in a warrior tree position. We are going for a reverse half moon. So slowly, if you want to keep your hand on your low back, just slowly twisting the chest and bring it back in. Can you keep your hips square? So slowly twist. That's why I like to maintain back to center, my hand on my low back to make sure my hips are square. One last time, twist and bring it down. Next time as you twist, can you bend the knee, flex? Maybe you're able to reach for the toes and reaching up a little bit. That's it, just screaming hips pose, right? Slowly release. Oh, that was fast. We should have hold a little bit better. Relax here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, now left leg will step back. Just a little bit. Sometimes I like to swing back and forth before I go to a pose that I know it's a little bit more challenge or a little bit deeper to my hip. Here, lengthening to the spine. Use your block if you need. Your left hand is just helping you to give that balance. Now slowly twisting, maybe bring your right hand right over your low back. Twisting, 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 and back to center. Again, twisting, 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 and back to center. Good job, yogis. Again, twisting, 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 back to center. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Maybe we bend to the leg, maybe we try to reach for the toes, maybe it's not, maybe it doesn't go anywhere, that's totally fine. Just try to up in the chest, squeeze the knee up to the sky, slowly release, forward fold. Good job. I know it's hard. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold. And let's add a little bit of back bends, bring it to your downward facing dog. Shake it out. I know we did a bunch of back bends. A little bit deeper into the back bends here. Remember, this is about you feeling good and it's not about holding the pose. Just tiny, tiny movements here. Press your hips back, tailbones lie down, spread the toes, relax your head. Now almost, if you feel like this is too much, come into a puppy pose, okay? Bring it out into the hand and sinking the chest low, okay? Now, if you have the flexibility for feet hip width, we're just tapping the head on the floor, opening to the shoulders, and a strong back up, okay? So here, more into a passive stretch, and exhale strong into the shoulders. So imagine the same thing when you are into puppy pose, going for a passive and active variation. So same thing, okay? So I want you to feel that stretch running to the front of your chest. And now a strong pressing like a cat pose here, okay? Sit down, strong pressing. One last time, down and pressing. From here, lift your left leg up to the sky. Now, slowly into a wild thing. I would say that the safest way for who is not that used is coming to a side plank slowly, bending to your right knee, reaching to the left toes right down to the floor. It almost feels like a bridge pose as you square your hips forward. Your arm can reach up or it can reach down, up into your chest, very strong to your shoulders. I know all we did was kind of advanced today, so I would imagine that this is not that bad. From here to come into your wheel pose, you want to bring your left foot down to the floor, get safe here. Now, slowly, I gaze down to the floor, walk through, back into your mat. I will say that walking to your mat is just more, so you're not slippery on the floor, okay? Hold your plank a little bit more. Open to your chest, maybe bending the knees, straightening the legs a little bit. Slowly pressing down to the floor, hugging your elbows, hugging your knees. Relax for a second. I like to swing my knees side to side for a second. Makes me feel good as I massage the low back and the side of my hips. I know this feels good, but we have the other side, right? I like hugging on the side of my legs, tucking the knee in, slowly find a forward fold, adjust yourself on the mat if you need to, and walk into your downward facing dog. Same thing that we did on the other side. Maybe you go for your puppy pose, maybe you tap the top of your head down to the floor, strong into the cat pose, pressing the shoulders towards the sky. So down and press. So down. Really feel the strength between your shoulder blades, right? One last time. Now same thing, we're lifting this time the right leg up, and you can smoothly go into your wild thing as you feel. And if you feel like, you can slowly start moving to your wheel pose. Make sure that if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, just don't do it. Just do what your body feels like today. And each day is different. I like to swing a little bit. It helps us slowly opening to my shoulders. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly come down and hug the knees again. And if you know me, if you've been to my classes, you know a few poses that I really love to do here down to the floor. We'll slowly come into figure 4 position. I will start with my left leg, just because it's easier for you to see on this camera position. Bring your knee out, natural spine here. No need to squeeze or anything, just press your left knee out. From here, I really like to work into active poses. I will press my legs in to tiny, tiny poses. It's really strong. And whenever you feel enough of this, you can hug the leg in, bring everything towards your chest, or you can go for supine pigeon pose, which you should be able to wrap your arms into the leg without arching to the back. Your shoulders are relaxed, your neck's relaxed. You can bring your right foot down to the floor and just straight the right leg. And maybe just close your eyes for a second. Being patient with your body is a way to show love to your body, right? Doesn't matter where you are, your left hand will reach on the side of your left foot or on your ankle. Bring it to that supine lizard or half happy baby, whichever way you like calling it. Pressing the knee down, maintain both hips as squared or grounded in a little pose. So bring it out and in, out and in, okay? You might need a strap for the next thing, or you might just hold it here, right? You can bring the other foot down to the floor. We'll allow you to lift a little bit your hip and create a little bit leverage from what we're working. So your right hand will wrap either on your ankle or on the side of the foot, okay? From here, you see all this window going on? You want your head to pass here. So slowly, we'll open the hip towards the side. I like grabbing into my ankle more than on my foot, just because I feel a little bit more comfortable here. My shoulder is passing in front of the leg, and this arm can just relax here. I like to just keep it relaxed on my belly. If this feels good, you can slowly make your way to straight the other leg as well. So get a little bit deeper here. And then slowly, you can work into bringing this leg closer to your head, right? Trying to maintain it straight. My head is right over my biceps on the right arm, okay? So almost like my right arm is a pillow for my head. You can bring the foot in, and you can even bring actually this arm down into what they call like a split C bridge, pressing this hip high, pressing from the toes here, really strong to your hips, right? And then slowly bring it down, relax. Such a tiny little different poses. We'll open to the other hip now, figure 4. And remember, hold where you feel it's enough for your body. It's your practice. I'm here just to guide you through. Remember, a little bit active positions really help to create a better mobility, not only flexibility, but it's strengthening the joint as you get flexible, right? And sometimes I give those little ideas of poses you can go through. And the idea of this is not to make you feel bad about yourself of not being able to do certain poses, but actually to motivate you to have a goal on your practice. Your goal might not be reaching your toes or doing some crazy pose, but knowing that you can advance into something, it really gives a little bit of more motivation to keep going, right? Because a lot of people, they get into a pose and be like, I've done this, next, you know, and they stop working into getting flexible or strong, because they feel like they reached their goal and they are done. They can kind of retire from the exercise, right? Make sure that yoga, you can be a student forever in your life. There's always something new to incorporate. There's something new to improve or learn to. And that's the reason that I give those poses every now and then. Here you go. Grab the foot on the side. We're going for that supine lizard or half happy baby. And again, a little relaxing, squeezing, relaxing, squeezing, okay? On your own tempo. And whenever you're here, try to not stress your shoulders, right? I know you're pressing down, but make the press more about your legs than actually using your shoulders to bring it down, okay? Remember, you can stay here as much as you need, or you can start going for the next. Opposite hand will grab the foot on the side or your ankle. Sometimes grabbing from the foot is a little bit easier, right? And you can just go in there. I feel weird into my toes, so here we go. You see, I'm using my arm as a pillow to just hang my head in, and then you can straighten the other leg if that feels good. And always try, you see my left hip is lifting, maybe slowly working to bring it back in, right? And for that, you don't need to squeeze those glutes to try to square them. My arm is passing up. Now, if you want to go to the carne split C bridge, your arm will pass underneath. So now you have a better view on the other side. Bring your heel as close as possible to your glutes. Will help you press. Now slowly you start pressing up. This requires a lot of hip flexor flexibility, but also strength. Lift, lift, lift. Get a little squeeze. Shaky, shaky. And maybe bring it down. Relax into your arms. Windshield your knees. We made it too. Now, whichever position feels good for you, that you want to just come and relax, don't worry about anything, feel free to do so. It's your time out, just to focus your mind on your body and give yourself a quick check on how it feels, where you hold tension, slowly scanning through each part and making sure your mind is on this present moment. Nothing can steal your present moment other than your own mind, right? Feel free to stay as long as you need. This is where I finished the class. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you all have a great day ahead of you. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste.